and welcome, true art believers. This is Pearson here today. I just wanted to show you, as I do every day, or at least this week and so forth. I'm going to try to keep doing this so I can have a better understanding of how to articulate my art. We had a little, I'm going to backtrack again. You're going to notice this all the time. Had a little technical difficulties. I started a live broadcast and I didn't realize I was not prepared. I was missing some things on the windows, and I was like, oh, where is this? And so I ended it real quick. But anyways, I want to talk about how I start my drawing, or at least how I started this drawing. It's going to be very short, and I'm going to talk about what I did and some of the complications that I had. So it's a very simple process. All I really did is all I'm doing is basically doing the line work, creating a framework for me to start my drawing. And that looks something along the lines of like this. So I did my line work and it looks like this. And I think it's a pretty good, underdrawing. And I'm probably going to keep this uh, as a kind of like a fail safe. I'm going to keep this line work as a fail safe and probably have it showing very minimally in the final product. And then what I did is I was like, well, I don't know what colors I want, so I just kind of picked this purple here. I've been working with like very simple basic colors, purples, reds, and greens. I've been doing a lot of pink, purples, and greens. And then the next step is adding the flats, right? I'm not done with the flats. I had to stop it early, but like I'm going to be doing the flats here. I'm not quite sure on how I want to color the shirt or the shirts actually, or the background, because in the photo is actually quite dark, right? If we were to take a look at this photo real quickly and we're to zoom in at it, or try to zoom, for some odd reason I'm not able to zoom. Oh, I'm not selecting I selected the wrong layer. Okay, if we zoom at it, the shirts, right, are really dark, and I'm not sure if I want to honor drawing the shirts that way, meaning like, do I want to just have this black shirt here, or I'm thinking maybe I might do it like a flat tone on both the shirts, or maybe the both these shirts are going to be one flat tone that I'm going to put on top of my flats here. But I'm not quite sure, right? I'm not quite sure how I'm going to develop this with regards to the shirts. And another problem that I was having quite not kind of early on, actually, a few things, is that when you have dark photos, no one really takes this, everyone takes this for granted. When you have dark photos, it's really hard to determine the ends of stuff. So like, where does it end, the end of this person's head end? Like, where does his head begin and where does it end? Like, if you look at this, the edge of this corner here, you don't know where it ends or begins. And that's some things that you need to account for. Like the hair here. I can kind of see the edge of the hair a little bit. I'm not sure if it goes above here. If it does, maybe I need to account for that. I don't know. Or where does the hair begin and end here? Because if I look at the backboard of this chair, or this whatever this restaurant table, if I look at the backboard, it has like this swirly effect, and it's kind of creating this illusion of hair. So I don't know specifically where the hair begins and ends on this person here, right? On this portrait, this human, right? Um, I don't want to call it. I don't want to say their name, right? Because this is a commission, so I don't want to like drop names um, in that regard. So it's hard. It's hard to know where things begin and ends, where they begin and end when you're drawing from a photo, and that's one of the problems that occurs when drawing from a photo, is you don't know where things kind of stop and begin, and you kind of have to kind of guess, a little bit. So I kind of made a little guesstimate of where the hair was ending and beginning here. And I kind of did a couple run throughs of the edge of this person's head on the side here. And I came to a point where this kind of looks where it would end. You know, I did it. It was actually a little bit closer in, but I went a little bit wider this time. So that is where I stand with my work as of now. The next stage will be to, after I do the flats, the next stage will be to add highlights and low and dark tones, highlights and dark tones to the face and figure here. So that's going to be the next stage, and you're going to add that on separate layers, and that's going to be my next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to be focusing on my next drawing, all right, or my next drawing block, which will be tomorrow. Anyways, that is it for the day. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Pearson out.